Alright, we are back with more Greedfall 2. I want to go to the tavern, swap out Ludwig, or maybe Sybil, for Alvita. Actually, we don't get a lot of time with Sybil. Let's swap out Ludwig. We can still talk to him. Where is he? I'm sure he has something to say.
It's nice of you to have accompanied me to High Prairie, and to have helped me sort out this affair when you already have so much to do. I'll not forget what you've done for me and mine. And now you know everything about my life.
We'll talk later.
I'll always be here if you need me.
All right. Oh, we just kind of fast traveled in. Oh, we opened the doors.
You've come back. How can I help you?
The letter you sent. What was it about? Why do you wish to speak with us?
It is a very serious matter. Someone from outside our guild attempted to sneak into the restricted area of the Great Library. The guard apprehended the person in question easily. It was a spy from Thélème. But she refused to tell us why she's here. I need to discover how she was able to get past our security measures, and what she took. You must understand, this part of the library is protected by devices that only those who are authorized know how to use. Meaning, only Naughts that have attained the rank of captain. Our great library houses the entire bank of knowledge the Naughts have gathered. The other nations covet it, you can be sure. If the nations of Gakan had access, they would no longer need our services. Our very existence depends on this knowledge. They could sail and pillage the islands we've discovered as they please. Other islands would suffer the same fate as Tir Freddy. It is imperative that you discover what brought this spy here, and especially how she was able to break in.
Why not ask the guard to carry out this investigation?
We have an uninvited rat hiding in the hull. I am convinced that only one of my sister or brother Nods could have let the spy into the restricted area. Until I found the culprit, and let's hope there be only one. I can trust no one, except for you. Please, go and interrogate the prisoner. Try to discover the identity of her guide. And please use the utmost discretion. No one must know why you're visiting the prisoner.
Understood.
I admit I am curious. What would a Thélème spy seek here? Do you know what she stole?
I haven't had the time to organize a complete inventory, but I am hoping the prisoner will tell you what she was after. Though the guards didn't find anything on her, she may have had time to hide whatever she stole.
I can't believe a Naught could have put us all in danger like this.
I was astounded as well. But until I have proof that one of our own was not involved, I can't take any risks. Please, keep everything I have just told you to yourselves until we find whoever did this.
I don't like keeping what we know from sisters and brothers of the sea, but I understand. I just can't wrap my mind around such a betrayal.
Thank you for trusting us. We will try to get to the bottom of this.
May the winds fill your sails.
All right.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. It's always a pleasure.
Okay. I want to do something real quick, just in case. Oh, I don't know why I keep doing that. Yeah. Okay. Confirm. That should at least make them a little bit more pliable if we speak to them. Oh my god, why do I keep doing that? All right, let's just look into it. It's a good thing we have Fausta with us. She might be able to give us some insight. All right, so where are we going? Down here. Wait, blocked from the inside? We are inside.
You'd be better off talking to a captain. I'm just a sailor.
Greetings, Captain Alvida.
It looks like she's sleeping.
Or
Try
dead.
to rouse her. We must speak with her.
That's a nod.
Madam, wake up. We need to speak to you.
Hey! I've got a bad feeling about this. She didn't bat an eye. We should take a closer look at her.
I understand why she wouldn't answer. She's not breathing. She has no wounds, no contusions, and she was young. I wonder how she could have died.
Look at her red cheeks and her pupils like saucers. The poor thing ingested nightshade, a very potent poison, believe me. Someone wanted to keep her from speaking to us and got rid of her. The only way we can hope to get any answers now is to search her.
There's nothing in her scarf. Nothing. Her jacket is the first thing the guards would have searched.
Well, the Witcher has always taught me to search the boots, but let's check her pants first.
There's nothing in her pockets, and there's no lining to hide anything in. Well, Have a look at this. There's a secret pocket in her boots, and there are notes inside.
The number on this note is obviously the reference number of a document in the library. Probably the one she was supposed to steal. Is there anything more substantial on the second note?
It's a series of odd symbols. It could be a coded message. There is nothing more to learn here, I'm afraid. We should return to see the Master Librarian and report our findings.
That's an excellent suggestion. He'll be able to tell us more about the stolen document and might even know this strange code.
Instructions for the thief. Okay. It seems like directions. Wait. Okay, we can't jump down that. So we're going back to the library.
You've come back. How can I help you?
We were able to enter the prison without anyone suspecting a thing.
Did the prisoner tell you anything?
That would have been difficult, seeing as how she was dead when we found her.
What? How is that possible? Well, how did she die?
She was poisoned. Belladonna was used.
Well, that rules out suicide. If she'd had a vial of poison, it would have been found when she was searched. Did you learn anything at all? Perhaps by searching her?
Yes. There was a secret pocket in her boots. We found these two notes. One contains a number that we think refers to the document she was to steal from the Great Library. The other is a list of exotic symbols. Some sort of code? Do they mean anything to you?
No. Wait. Perhaps it's not a code, but rather a series of directions. This first symbol, for example, makes me think of a mermaid carrying a fishing rod, which corresponds to the name of our tavern. It could be a covert way of showing our spy the way to find her contacts. As for this number, by the eels, I believe it's a map from the most secret part of the library. Let me check that right away. One of our maps is missing. It's a map that reveals the location of an island yet undiscovered by those on the continent. This is a disaster. Is that all you found on the spy?
Yes. Whoever killed her must have taken the missing map. After the spy stole it, she was of no utility to him. And her murder in our prison confirms your suspicions. There were knots involved.
We must find that map, or you and I both know all too well what fate will befall the people who live on that island. See what you can do to decipher these symbols. Follow the trail. It's the only lead we have to finding the people behind all this. Good luck. And be on your guard. The death of that spy proves that they're capable of anything.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. It's always a pleasure.
Alright, we'll take a look when we get outside. I know we start at the tavern. Alright, journal. Oh god, what was the note called? Okay, so blushing from the mermaid go up? 2 barrels stacked, one on top of the other, then go left until a box marked with a circle, and then go right. Flagpole on the roof. Is there supposed to be dialogue? Oh no. Oh no. Oop, down at the bottom. 2 barrels stacked on top of each other. Right over here.
Look! 2 stocked barrels. That looks like the symbol in the knot. We're on the right track. But now which way should we go?
It said left, right? Oh. Left. But does that mean up the ramp or? Okay, so oop. I don't know why I keep doing that either. Box marked with a circle. There it is. And then after that, we go right.
There's the crate marked with a circle. Let's keep going. Look at the roof of this building with that pole. I think that's what this symbol represents. But I don't see anyone.
We should go inside. Our spies might be there.
We'll have to be careful. We're not supposed to be here.
What's this? Can I not interact with it until... Navigator's logbook.
We found a notebook. It says that the people who were here had some sort of business to do at the cove in the back country.
We should go there. I want to know who's behind this.
Didn't we slaughter everybody there already? Actually, hold on. Was that all that was back here? Oh, yeah, okay, the mini-map just made it look different. Alright, I guess we can't. Can't directly go into that. Okay. I didn't see it on the map, but let's see where it spits us out at, or where it wants us to go. Alright, my intuition was correct.
There they are. Let's get closer without being noticed, so we can hear what they're saying.
Our contact from the Ordo Arcanus isn't coming. The death of their spy scared him off, imbecile. Looks like we don't have a choice. We need to take the map to Thélème ourselves.
That shouldn't be too difficult. There are ships leaving for one port or another practically every day. All it takes is for one of our men to be on one of them and job done, no?
Sure. But with that idiot getting caught, the theft was discovered. You can bet they're going to be on the lookout for anyone.
There are so many damn documents in the library, they're probably still wondering what went missing.
Let's hope so. Just be discreet, everyone. We don't want anyone suspecting us before we've moved the map.
I've seen the Naut who's leading those men before. Wasn't she having a word with Barcelus after that awful trial?
I recognize her as well. But I cannot believe my father could be involved in this. It's more likely that she and these men have charted their own course for personal gain. They are traitors to the guild.
We're going to have to go and have a talk with them if we want that map.
What are you all doing out here? You following us?
We caught you red-handed. You orchestrated a break-in of the Great Library, during which you stole a map. A map that you had hoped to sell to Thélème.
You've discovered our little operation. That's a shame. However, I'm certain there must be a way to make this go away.
You cannot seriously mistake this person for a bastion of scruples. This deal seems highly unlikely to be respected. I am well aware that you are part of my father's flotilla. What do you think he will say when we reveal your implication in this sordid business?
The Admiral will be surprised to learn that members of his crew have betrayed the Guild, casting the shadow of doubt upon his authority. What do you think he'll have done to you?
By every foul wind I've ever crossed, couldn't you stay on your island and stop nosing around on ours? Here, take your map and forget us. The Admiral does not need to be sullied by this matter.
All right. I mean, if we have the option, I think he should know anyway. But that's just me. That's just me.
Sorry, you can't access the library right now.
What? Why not?
Sorry, you can't access.
Okay. Then let's maybe go rest at the tavern? Here's hoping that does something. Okay, so it was a day-night cycle thing. That's... I don't remember encountering that before, but that's okay. It's a little weird, but whatever.
You've come back. How can I help you?
We followed the thieves' trail using the documents we found in the spy's belongings.
Now that's mighty good news. Tell me everything.
The symbols were a treasure hunt of sorts that led to an old warehouse. There we found a note that mentioned a meeting near a cove in the backcountry.
And you went there, I imagine. Did you find the traitors?
We were able to monitor their activities secretly for a time. They mentioned a contact in the Ordo Arcanis, but the person did not show for the rendezvous after the death of their spy.
The Ordo Arcanis. Well, they're practically the stuff of legend. A secret order in Teleme dedicated to espionage.
And Teleme was indeed where they aimed to take the stolen map, transporting it in the hands of one of their own aboard the ship.
That's precisely what I was afraid of. There are traitors everywhere. Were you able to get it back?
Yes, we found the map. Here, take it.
Thank you. It's a relief to have it back. I will make sure it never leaves these library walls again. Were you able to identify any of the traitors?
We'd seen the woman who seemed to be their leader before. She spoke with Admiral Barcelus after our trial.
I will ask the Admiral if he recalls her name. We will find her, thanks to your help. If we can capture her, we will certainly be able to unmask the other traitors. Thank you for everything. No, and thanks to your help, I have no doubt we'll catch those rascal traitors. Here, take this as a token of my appreciation for your help.
Much obliged, friend.
If ever you should need my help, I would be more than happy to assist you.
All right.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. It's always a pleasure.
All right, so yeah, that's it. All right, so
I'm glad to take a break. Would you like to talk about something?
I won't bother you any longer.
The next time we talk, it'll have to be over a drink. Here we are, off the coast of the proud cities of the Congregation.
All right. Nobody wants to chat. One day we'll start bringing Till out with us. One day.
I hate Zahid and everything she stands for. I'd give anything to see her behind bars.
Sooner or later, we'll put an end to her shenanigans. Permanently.
Well, we're about to see exactly what that results in, and if it's nothing, I'm gonna kill her.
You're back? What do you want?
Were you able to present the evidence we gave you to the Prince de Vespe? What did he think?
I have indeed informed him of what was going on. And I have also sent a message to the Emperor himself. He was very impressed by your courage and sends you his thanks for saving our nation from this devious attack. As for the Prince, he was extremely interested in the documents I showed him, especially those regarding Zahid. The Alliance ambassador has been summoned, and Zahid will no doubt be banished in the next few days.
It's another blow for Karnaz. I hope he won't soon forgive her her failure.
I don't think you'll be seeing her anytime soon. The Prince has also assured me that he will send scouts to the other ruins near the borders to make sure that nothing happens there. I've obviously told him about your pivotal role in this matter, for which he is grateful.
We shall leave now, Your Excellency.
Goodbye.
All right. Well, I think it's time we go see the Dorsays. And if needs be, we'll probably go this way. We'll go speak to the Vesps.
Greetings! You are Father Cardinal Pius's young friends. It's a pleasure to meet you. I see you're from Tirfredi. You really must find time to discuss your island. Please, forgive my prattling. I'm the ambassador of Serene here in the city. You asked to meet me.
That's right, Sir Dargenton. I was snatched from my island along with one of my friends several months ago, and taken to Alima by people from the Alliance.
How appalling. Please know that our nation does not approve of this kind of practice under any circumstances.
I'm glad to hear that. Today we are trying to return home. We have a ship, but as you know, such an expedition is costly.
To say the least. The creation of our trading post, New Serene, cost us a fortune.
We hoped that the Dorsey family would be able to finance this voyage. And of course, the ship could also carry cargo.
I appreciate that. And I want you to know that I sympathize with your situation. However, our ships are already prepared. And we generally try to minimize the number of passengers so as to carry as much merchandise as possible. It would be very difficult for me to convince the Prince to sponsor a new expedition to Tirfredi.
Very difficult. But perhaps not impossible. What could we do to make it easier for you?
Well, I hesitate to even entertain this idea, especially as I wouldn't even know where to start. But as you have no doubt learned, the Dorsays are in perpetual competition with the de Vesps. For the moment, our family still governs the congregation, but this situation may not last. The de Vesps are always trying to shift the balance by strengthening their influence with other families and cities. I know they're up to something, but I don't know exactly what. If you were able to help us foil their plans, the prince would owe you a great debt and would be much more inclined to grant your request.
You do know I'm a de Vesp, don't you?
Yes. But if you're here and not at your uncle's palace, it means that, for whatever reason, you consider us more trustworthy.
I can understand why Claude d'Orsay made you his man in Peren. You're as clever as they say. I think I know what plan you're referring to, and I may have an idea on how to put a stop to it.
I'm delighted to hear it.
I'll tell you about it later, if you don't mind.
All right.
I'll leave you to think about it. Unless there's anything else you'd like to discuss.
We'll leave you to your work.
Thank you. Come back if you need my insights.
All right. I guess it's out we go.
When we were speaking with Sir Dargenton, you said you had an idea that might be able to get us their help.
Yes, I did. You ought to know that my uncle has a twisted desire to assert our family's superiority over the other families. Over the d'Orsay family in particular, of course. His dream is to prove that our family descends from a royal Astrian line. That would allow him to assert the antiquity of our family's nobility over all the others. And it would make us the rightful leaders of the merchant congregation.
I see. Do you think there's any proof of such a lineage?
If there is, it's waiting to be found at the bottom of some ruins. Trust me, my uncle will finance all the voyages you want in exchange for that kind of evidence, and the d'Orsays would love to make it disappear. I've heard that my uncle's obsession has soared to new heights ever since he started a new archaeological dig. He's even brought in a specialist from the Alliance. That's how serious he is about this site.
So, are you suggesting that we go and participate in the dig and steal any evidence we can find?
Exactly. Then we could give it to whomever we think is most trustworthy. They'll all be so happy that I'm sure they'll agree to finance our trip.
Well, in that case, let's go to those ruins.
Okay. The question is, where exactly are we going? Oh, down this way. Oh, God. Alright. So... this way? Yeah. And then once we get down, just keep going forward.
I'm on patrol. Go pester someone else.
And so would we... Okay. Yeah, we're going this way. It's funny, we almost wandered out here before the last time. Just follow this road. Oh, oh my god. Okay. She is just all the way... Okay.
Let's show them what we're made of!
Really only an adrenaline potion?
Look out! Guards!
Stop right there. You can't go any further. This excavation site is forbidden to the public.
Although my eloquence has little effect on ministers and other high-ranking diplomats, I'm sure I'll be able to persuade this guard if you want me to. I haven't properly introduced myself. I'm Sybil de Vespe, the prince's niece. As you are no doubt aware, my uncle is very interested in this dig, and he's asked me to come and survey the site on his behalf. These people who are with me are specialists in archaeological excavations who have previously conducted digs in Timea. Their experience is absolutely essential for me to be able to evaluate the progress of the site.
All right, very well, Lady de Vespe. You may enter. Just be careful where you put your feet. These old ruins can be dangerous.
Okay. That worked out just as well.
Your outfit is quite interesting. Where did you get it?
What exactly are we looking for? For who?
Hello, are you lost?
Wait, where does this go? Somewhere. Not sure what or where we're supposed to be looking. Just search the area. Funny, if I knew we had been searching for that door, I would have just went straight through. Oh wow. Holy shit.
You're finally here. I thought the prince had forgotten about us.
I'm sorry, you are...
You are sent by Prince de Vesp, aren't you? You don't know how badly we need help here.
Yes, the prince sent us. But he didn't give us much information.
The dig we're conducting here is of the utmost importance. These ruins have never been excavated before. Can you believe it? But this is undoubtedly a hugely significant part of the ancient city. The place where the kings were buried. Unfortunately, the area is teeming with all kinds of creatures who care nothing for the historical discoveries we might make. But all that will change soon, thanks to you. Come on, I must introduce you to the rest of the team. This is Flora de Beaumont. I believe she is related to the prince. She is here to supervise the dig.
It's a pleasure to meet you. Although I can't match our friend's level of expertise, I like to think I can claim some knowledge of history. And these excavations are fascinating.
Your help is invaluable, my friend. Invaluable. Just think, she was the one who convinced the prince how important this site is. And she was right. I know that the discoveries we're going to make here will give us a better understanding of the Astrian civilization.
I didn't have to insist much. The prince has always been fascinated by the ruins in the region.
Flora, the last time we saw each other, we were just children. I heard you were engaged to Octave now. Is that right?
Yes, that's true. That means we're almost cousins, doesn't it?
You have my deepest sympathy, darling. I hope you won't have to suffer much from his moods.
Now we have two members of the de Vesp family with us, if I understand correctly. I hope that will motivate the prince to continue funding this dig.
And you are?
I'm sorry, my dear. I'm sure all these people are absolutely fascinating and have skills that are very useful to our mission. But there's no time to lose. History awaits us. Well, we think that the tower behind me is the key to entering the Tomb of the Kings.
Or rather, this one and all the other towers like it. You'll have to inspect them all. Be very careful. There are lots of creatures around, and there could also be traps.
In the meantime, we'll be working on the lift and sorting the objects we found so far.
Let's see what we can find.
I imagine you have a thorough understanding of Astrian culture, its mythology.
Well...
I seem to remember reading something about it, but I always get the names of all those exotic gods mixed up.
Oh, in that case, take this book. I wrote it a few years back. It sums up what we know about this civilization's deities. It might be useful. The Astrians often used references to their gods to activate mechanical devices.
Ah, thank you. We'll start exploring.
Oh, marvelous. Remember to keep us informed if you discover anything interesting.
Deepest sympathies for the marriage, she says. Picked up some wine. The shovels. We got a lot around here to investigate. This is a massive region, okay. Okay. Man, it's a lot of shovels to sell. So this is a way down. Can I climb up this? No. What is that? So it appears our is this way.
Let's show them what we're made of!
some of these creatures out the way. Oh, they killed one of the guys. It's another shovel. The amount of shovels is never gonna not be funny. Somebody was painting here?
It's fascinating to see that these old mechanisms are still working after all this time.
I imagine there are others like it in these ruins. Keep your eyes peeled.
Okay. So we're just gonna be finding our way around. Well, that's probably what I'm hoping is a camp. Oh my god. Focus in on the question mark. I want to at least see what that is first. I hope it's a... Oh shit. What the hell is that? Oh, well, that's not where the stairs are. Oh, it's a lift. Which I don't think we can take. You know what? Let's see if we can ask him about it.
You're back. Well, what do you think of these ruins? Promising, aren't they?
Yes, indeed.
But there was something you wanted to ask me, wasn't there?
Yeah.
What can you tell us about the archaeological dig you're leading here?
We began recently, at Lady Flora's behest, as I've already told you. The Prince de Vesp is very interested in Astrian history, especially their royal bloodlines. There are so many ruins in the region that he hasn't been able to fully fund the digs. But he is very keen to unearth the tombs of the kings. That's how we were able to get his support to start our research here. It's thrilling. I'm sure there are groundbreaking discoveries to be made here. However, we've only just begun, so we have to go slowly, especially with all those creatures lurking about.
What can you tell us about the Austrian civilization?
Oh, a great many things. It all depends on how much time you have. I could go on about it forever. Our research and the texts we have discovered suggest that the Austrian civilization emerged in the region of the Tyne estuary. It was originally a largely agrarian civilization, but it seems evident that they intermingled with other, more warlike peoples. That can be seen notably in their pantheon, as well as in the evolution of their architecture. They migrated from the Tyne to this area, and it was here that they really began to succeed, eventually controlling the entire southern part of the continent. They flourished culturally and artistically for centuries until disasters and invasions brought their reign to an end. We can learn a lot from them, both about the past of our continent and the fragile nature of civilizations.
We're going to return to our investigations.
By all means, and let me know if you discover anything of even the slightest importance.
Okay. Well, they sort of put me in the mind of like Petra mixed with a little bit of Mycenaean. It's interesting. But I guess we can't use the lift to get down. Oh my god, it's right here, but I can't use it. Alright, never mind. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, citizens of the Empire, thanks so very much for joining me. When we return, we will see what else we can get up to, but until then, if you're on YouTube, please like, comment, subscribe, just drop me a follow if you haven't already, and I will see you all next time.